What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the post credit chat. I'm Sam, and this is Mark. And today we will be talking about Marvel Zombies, X-Men integrating into the MCU, Lord of the Rings, and a lot more. You can find us on our socials, that is Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, X, and YouTube at post credit chat. Before we get into it, I'm going to ask if you would like to play a game.
And the answer is yes, because
Okay.
of course I want to play a game.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? So, our game today is going to be blind ranking some movies I have selected. So, the
Man,
way this will work, I'm going to name 5 random movies, and without knowing what's next, you're going to rank them.
let's do it.
You ready?
I'm ready. I'm nervous.
Okay, you should be. So, the first movie that I have on our list is going to be Avengers Infinity War.
Ooh. I need to think about what you're going to be putting on here.
Yeah, you really do.
Oh, crap. Okay. Because I'm trying to wonder, are you throwing up like a lot of like superhero like movies or other things? So I just got to kind of think about that. For me, I love Infinity War. So I'm going to put that at a 3. Let's just start there.
Okay, out of 3. I will give you a little bit of a hint. They're all pretty like mainstream. I know that you've seen the movies.
Okay.
So if that helps at all,
Yeah, but let's leave it at 3. I like that. I
okay.
like it there. Yeah.
Infinity War 3. Next movie I have is going to be The Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring.
I want to put that at 1, but do I dare do that on like the second game or the second movie?
You could.
I'm just going to do it.
Okay.
This is my list. Lord of the
All right.
Rings, Fellowship of the
Yeah.
Ring, number 1. That is a feel-good movie for me. I love it.
It's a good freaking movie, man.
It is. It's amazing. All
All
right.
right. Our next movie is Across the Spider-Verse.
Mm. That's
2,
tough.
4, and 5. That's what you got left.
All right, I'm going to put it at 4, and here's why. I think that is a great movie. I am like, even number 5 on this list, I'm assuming is not going to be a bad movie. So let's put it at 4 because I love that movie. I think it's fantastic. Man, I think you're going to throw a curveball at me, a movie that I don't like. So
Maybe.
we're gonna find out. But let's do Cross the Spider-Verse at 4.
All right.
I do think I liked Infinity War a little more.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Okay, so you're
Final
leaving
answer.
2 and 5 open, right?
Oh, 2 and 5 are open.
Okay, your next movie is Jurassic Park.
Ah, damn it. Okay. Okay, here's my line of thinking. I'm going to put that at number 2
Whoa.
because when I try to think of like other movies in this space that we talk about, I think I do like Infinity War and Across the Spider-Verse enough to not worry about really wishing something was higher than that. Unless you just throw another classic at me, then I'm going to be upset. But yeah, Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring 1, Jurassic Park 2, Infinity War 3, Across the Spider-Verse 4.
Okay.
What's my 5th movie?
Are you ready to know what your 5th movie is?
Wait, hold on. Tell everyone. I'm going to close my
Yeah.
eyes. I'm not going to look, but you just shake your head. Yes. Am I going to be mad, Sam? Tell people.
Ooh.
I am not looking.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm so scared.
Your least favorite of these 5 movies is Batman: The Dark Knight Rises.
Ooh,
Really?
what a great list.
Okay. I'm surprised.
That is 100% my number 5. I would not change this list in any way. Did you think I was going to put Dark Knight Rises up higher?
I was thinking it would sit around 3, honestly.
Okay. Hey, listen, what a great list.
You hit like 2 for 2 on our lists this week. Come
I
on.
did. I did. You're right. My games list was good.
I try to
Probably a
make
little
some hard
controversial.
lists, man.
Yeah. Oh, dude. You threw some bangers out there. That's for sure. I did like The Dark Knight Rises, but I just thought like it was definitely the weakest of the three Christopher Nolan Batmans.
Yeah,
But man, I do not feel bad with it being at 5 at all.
dude.
Happy.
Fair enough. Crushed it. Are you kidding me?
Crushed it. I'm excited.
I was hoping you would throw like, I don't know. Early, I was hoping that you would put Infinity War low because you're like, maybe something's
Did you think I was gonna yeah, I guess you thought I would do that maybe.
maybe. I
Figure
don't
you
know.
okay.
But
Hey,
yeah.
I'm happy with it.
All right. With that, we're gonna kind of move into the meat of what we're talking about today. And the
Mm,
first thing is actually today, maybe just a few hours ago, we got our first trailer for Marvel Zombies, which is coming out, I want to say
heck
really
yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. We got a huge, huge, huge cast list coming for it, which I wasn't expecting. I thought they'd go kind of like, I guess, cheap with it.
They went all out, and it's even better than what we've gotten for the What If,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
They kinda went out a little harder with this one than they did with the What If season 1 and 2.
absolutely.
So that's cool. Yeah, we've got Elizabeth Olsen, Paul Rudd, Florence Pugh, David Harbour, Tessa Thompson, Simu Lee, Awkwafina, Haley Steinfeld, Wyatt Russell, Randall Park, uh, Dominique Thorne, and Iman Vellani. So
So
we got some great cast here.
absolutely loaded it down. It kind of feels like
Yeah, and
we
that's what we know so far.
yes,
Those are only the
absolutely.
people we know so far.
We know from the trailer that I wouldn't be surprised if we got Tom Holland in for Spider-Man.
Mm.
We got some of the Avengers. Well, I guess the whole premise is like the Avengers are zombified, right? So they have so many options, so many
They
different
do.
routes they could go.
I don't know if we're gonna get Tom Holland. That's
Really?
and I think that's because of the Sony acquisition deal with
Yeah.
Spider-Man. I think, like, the deal is Sony gets to make 3 Spider-Man movies, which
Hmm.
is Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home, but they are the scripts, the story is done by the MCU, by Disney Marvel, and where this deal kinda gets a little tricky is Sony said, "We'll let you come up with a story, but you have to incorporate some other MCU characters, at least 2 or 3 into each one of our
Ooh.
movies so that we can, have a bigger audience, a
Yeah.
bigger group of people coming to our movies."
Hmm. Okay. I was not aware of that. I guess that makes sense, but
Yeah, it's a
hmm.
pretty interesting deal, Sony, No Way Home, Far From Home, and Homecoming are Sony movies. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Dang.
pretty wild.
But
But all that to say, I don't think that we'll see Tom Holland because I don't think his Spider-Man is allowed in anything else. Like, we have not seen Tom Holland the only time we saw him, I think, was in, Avengers: Civil War, and I
mhm.
think
Well, he was
that's
in Infinity War and Endgame too.
but those are Avenger movies. He's
Oh,
allowed to be in Avenger movies,
yes,
and
I
he's
see.
allowed to have his own standalone project, even though those are
Mhm.
Sony projects, but then we have to have MCU characters come over. But I am a little confused why he was in Civil War now that I think about it. Maybe that was just like a
Yeah.
special one-off thing that they were able to do.
Yeah, who knows? Even, like, kinda I guess not breaking down the trailer, but man, the animation looks phenomenal. I love the song that they chose for it. It looks like it's gonna be a blast. Like,
It does. I'm
ooh,
with you, man. I'm trying to pull it up right now actually to kind of watch it in the background. But let's see here.
I mean, I'm sure you'll see videos probably tomorrow saying, "Here's an hour and a half breakdown of every frame of the trailer."
Right.
It seems dense.
It looks really cool. Like very not mysterious, but like the beginning of it is pretty mysterious. Like they're kind of
Mhm.
hiding a few of the heroes at the beginning of it. But
Oh,
what
yeah.
I'm wondering is who is that at the end?
Yes. Gosh, I read some of the comments because I was curious if anyone knows, and I know that there's a name and people are excited about it, and it stinks that I can't remember who it is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing that's like the big bad
Oh,
of this
maybe.
show.
Let me see if I can do a little looking because Again, man, well, this is something we'll talk about in a second, but I'm interested to see if they, you know, do some cool stuff with the MCU and integrate like actual MCU storylines into it. Because I remember
Mm,
hearing rumors about it, you know, probably 6, 7 months ago when they first started, getting some leaks going on. So
yeah,
pretty
I
interesting.
think. Yeah, here's my thing. I feel like this is a continuation of Marvel What If. I think that
Mm,
everything they did in What If, Marvel Zombies was something that everyone loved, and we've also seen that in comics before. And I
yes.
think this is probably like the bigger, this is what people want. So we're going to kind of cater to that. Here's another show
Hmm.
branching off of What If. I don't think this is going to be canon to the MCU movies and timeline shows that we have gotten. My assumption is this is going to be different. I could be wrong, but just from even what I've seen in the trailer, it looks like this is going to be separate.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know what else to say, man. I'm just excited. Every facet of that trailer got me like hyped up for it.
Yeah. Well, the big thing is the cast, right? I mean,
Oh,
we
absolutely.
see something cool like Marvel Zombies come out. I mean, here's the thing with What If. I saw season one. I didn't watch anything of season two, and I will be honest, it's because it didn't interest me. I do want to go watch it, but with everything else that we have out right now, I typically don't hesitate to stop watching a show if there's a better one out, just because I can't dedicate my time to watch every season of every show I want to watch, right?
Right. Yeah,
And with watching What If season one, I was like, it was all right. But season two, I didn't really care to
I agree.
jump into it.
Yeah,
And so I do hope with them kind of stacking the cast and us seeing, them, you know, I don't know, bring these people back in from the MCU movies in the shows that we're talking about to this, more animated project. I think this is going to do a lot of good things for it. I think
I
it is going to
agree.
get a lot more attention.
And I think my kind of like what you're saying. My thing with What If is, and this is a personal thing. I just don't really love anthology series. Usually,
Mm,
I like
yeah,
something to be a. If I'm gonna watch a show, I want it to be like a long, like not long, but like 8 to 10 episode storyline. And if it's gonna do what Zombies does, I assume, and go episode 1, start everything, episode 8 or whatever, however long it is, it's, like, done, great. I'd love to
yeah,
see that.
I'm with you. I think that's the best way to do this.
Absolutely.
I could see them doing. I mean, I'm assuming we got something related to zombies in What If season two. I know we did get it in season one,
Yes.
but maybe they like do some flashbacks and recall back to those things.
Yeah,
I don't know.
part of me, because I've only seen season 1 of What If as well. I kinda hope that they just, maybe not scrap it, but say make this its own entity and say, like, you don't have to watch What If to fully enjoy it, because that would suck.
Right. That I hate that. I hope that's not what they do.
Yeah.
Like where I mean, I think obviously you're gonna benefit from watching What If season one and two. But I mean, people like us and who kind of like dive into these projects as they come out, except for season two of What If, I think we'll be fine. I don't think this is something that we necessarily need to be like, okay, crap, I need to go put in the time to watch all of What If season two. I don't think that's what this is. I think Marvel Zombies one is going to kind of be a continuation of What If, but at the same time, its own thing. And if it does well, they're going to make a season two. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah. Which, kind of again, if it does well, I wouldn't hate that. If it's, like,
yeah,
really cool, really fun, go for it.
I agree.
But if it falls flat, like, over half of the straight to streaming shows they've done, well,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's fair. That's totally fair. I think you're exactly on the money with that one. We'll see.
But yeah, I guess this whole thing chalks up to we'll see.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
still excited for it. Some more MCU stuff that I really do wanna talk about. I think what I'm most excited to talk about today is X-Men.
Yes.
We heard this week from the director of Thunderbolts that he's working on kind of integrating the X-Men into the MCU. He said, quote, I can't say anything about it, but we've started work on X-Men, and that's obviously very, very exciting. And I agree.
Heck yeah, it's about time.
Yes.
Let's see. I mean, um, when when did Marvel purchase the X-Men?
Ooh.
2019, March of 2019. That's crazy. That feels like not 2019 doesn't feel like it was too long ago. I mean, I wasn't even married in 2019, so I guess it was a while ago.
Yeah,
But
6 years?
yeah, I thought it was like 20 16, 2017, but I mean, I'm wrong on that. Um, this is exciting. I mean, I love X-Men. I'm very excited for this. I mean, this is something you and I have talked about before as well. I mean, the X-Men coming into the MCU, this is a
Yes.
big deal. This also, I mean, there's always been this conversation at the MCU, like since we've kind of gotten closer to Infinity War and Endgame. Like, man, what are they going to do? They're running out of people to talk about. And it's like, well, for people like us who know X Men, actually, there's a lot more they could talk about.
There's
We haven't even,
so much.
yeah, we haven't scratched the surface of like all these more other characters that we could bring to future projects, whether it's games, movies, TV shows. I mean, there's a lot of opportunity here.
Oh, yeah.
I do think, well, I'll start off with the first point. Yeah. With this quote, this gets me excited from Jake Schreier. I do love Thunderbolts. I thought Thunderbolts was amazing.
Mhm.
So I'm super excited that he's directing this movie.
Oh, I 100% agree.
It
Yeah.
I kind of get the vibe we're gonna get a more grounded X-Men movie,
Mhm.
maybe. I hope. I mean, there's grounded is kind of like a hot topic of a word in the Marvel world right now because we're
Yep.
getting a more grounded Spider-Man, hopefully. But I do think that we're probably gonna get a more grounded X-Men movie at the same time. So
Hmm.
there's a lot for us to look forward to with this
Absolutely.
one.
And I
Yeah.
think it's like they tried, and I don't think they did a bad job, but they tried with Deadpool, and it feels like that's what they're gonna use maybe as their leverage to get the X-Men in, but
Hmm.
I don't know. We'll see.
They definitely have options.
Yes. And kinda with that, the next thing I wanna talk about is when they integrate them, or I guess, do we think we're getting them before we get Secret Wars?
Hmm. I think we are going to see some.
Mhm.
Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Spider-Man: Brand New Day. Sadie Sink. Thought there was like somebody else who was going to be in this. Maybe it's just her. I do think Sadie Sink is going to be playing an X-Men character.
Ooh.
I think this is what a lot of people have been wondering is like, who is Sadie Sink playing in Spider-Man: Brand New Day?
Mhm.
She could be Jean Grey, a younger Jean Grey,
That would be
right?
crazy.
How does this happen? I'm not quite sure. Maybe it has something to do with the events of No Way Home and
Mhm.
Doctor Strange opening up the multiverse and having to close it and all that. And so, but the other thing is like, I don't know. We know that this run of X-Men is going to be a younger cast of X-Men.
Mhm.
So this could work.
Yeah.
She could be a younger Jean Grey. And so if that is kind of the route they're going with for Sadie Sink, then yeah, I think we are going to see X-Men before Secret Wars. But we also know we're going to see uh, uh, Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen return as Magneto and Professor X, right in Doomsday. So we are going to see X Men, but as far as the new line of X Men, I don't know. I
Listen,
don't know.
I this is one of those times where it's like, I would love to see them. We know that in between, gosh, Doomsday and Secret Wars, that there's an untitled MCU project.
Yes,
And that very well could be I don't know what else would make sense to even put there other than X-Men.
yeah. Uh, Hear me out. What if we get? Well, is it X Men? I thought we got confirmation that X Men will not release until after Secret Wars. I could be wrong. I thought that was the case. I thought
That
I
would
heard
be
that somewhere.
such a shame.
I think it is true, but here's what it could be. We could be getting a third Avengers movie that we have not yet heard about, except this would actually be Avengers 2 of one of the new three,
Hmm.
if there are three. So we know Doomsday and we know Secret Wars. It could be that they're releasing another Avengers movie that we haven't heard yet, which
I
selfishly, I would like that to happen.
I agree.
Yeah.
Something I've even mentioned like on this channel before is there is so first off so much content going into Secret Wars and Doomsday
Yeah.
that 2 movies is not enough.
Yep.
Then we have our I think I wanna say it's a Doctor Strange comic line. It's Time Runs Out, and if we don't get that, I feel like it's just gonna be listen, I think that Secret Wars is more of a culmination of the MCU than Endgame was, and that's gonna be a hot take. Um, but, I
Say
mean,
that again.
I think that, Secret Wars is gonna be, like, a bigger culmination than Endgame.
I
I
think
know
you're
that's
right.
a hot take,
No,
but
I think you're exactly on the money right there.
so what I really would love to see is Time Runs Out. It's a ridiculous, like, I mean, it's exactly as the title says. It's like, are screwed and we have to do something about it. And it's just a great, it's one of my favorite storylines from Marvel. We got to get it.
I think you're exactly right. My thought is that it's Avengers Time Runs Out
Yep.
or something like that.
Yeah.
I do. I mean, Time Runs Out is pivotal to Secret Wars, right? And so as of right now, we need to get Time Runs Out in Doomsday. Like
Maybe.
it's called Avengers Doomsday, but there needs to be a lot of Time Runs Out references in
Hmm.
Doomsday.
Yes.
And I really want Doomsday to just be I could care less. This is gonna be a hot take. I would be okay with this movie being 90% Doctor Doom on the screen and barely seeing any Marvel heroes. Like, I don't care to see Spider-Man, love him. I don't give a rip to see, Captain America come back if this is the case. Keep Doom yeah. Keep Doom on the screen. Keep that big, burly, metal-faced man on the
Yes.
screen in the green cloak.
Please.
I'm here for it. I'm cool with it. I do not want I want Doomsday to focus on that. But I mean, with that, being fans of this, and if we're here making our own movie, which Russo brothers should totally bring us in, we are getting Avengers Time Runs Out. And
Yeah.
that is gonna lead us into Secret Wars.
Hmm.
I mean, what they could do is Secret Wars Part 1 and Part 2. I don't know. I just I don't want this to be rushed. And
No.
I
No.
don't think it will. I trust the Russo brothers with this, but like you said, there's so much information. And at the same time, there's a lot of people that bring them back. A
Yeah.
lot.
Oh, their cast is massive.
It's huge. And I think sometime this month we're getting more actors' names of who are going to
Hmm.
be in Doomsday.
Yep.
And so another YouTube video.
Yes. Something that I've been thinking about. We have not got Doctor Doom is I would say one of like the most important villains in MCU or in Marvel, like in
Yes.
general. And the fact that we're not getting any of him until Doomsday, I think warrants like call it a solo movie, right?
Yeah.
With their cast size, probably another hot take. I want half that cast gone by the end of
Mm.
Doomsday. If they really just show Doom like Doctor Doom ripping into people like heroes that we know about, that does 2 things. 1, it's cool as hell. 2, it raises the stakes. And we have no stakes whatsoever. Nobody gives a rip about crap right now.
Can we let's talk about something real quick. Let's look at Infinity War and Endgame.
Mhm.
Who died and stayed dead in those movies? We know Black Widow.
Yeah. Yep.
She's like way dead.
Mhm.
Um, also Iron Man. I mean,
Yeah.
he's dead.
I
Infinity War. I
Man.
feel like Vision,
Yeah. Yeah, Vision's gone.
kind of, because he did come back in
WandaVision?
WandaVision. Thank you. That should have been easy for me to remember.
You
I'm
had
really having
half
a
the
hard
name
time
already.
because let me see.
Was that they didn't kill anybody in those movies.
Let's see. Loki,
Oh, yeah. Well, kind of.
but I mean, Thor still doesn't know about Loki being alive in seasons 1 and 2 of the show Loki.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, that'll
Hmm.
be an interesting, assuming they do something with that.
Yeah, I hope they do.
Yeah, they only killed 4 people: Loki, Heimdall, Vision,
Oh,
and Gamora.
that sucks.
But you're wanting more than that. You want more people to be, and again, I don't know YouTube rules. You want more people to be unalived,
Oh,
right?
yeah, yeah. I probably said the K
You're
word.
We're gonna get flagged.
It's
All
over.
good.
No, like, people are probably gonna hate this. There's so much fodder in the current cast, right? Like, I'm sorry. What in the world is like, oh my gosh, like hardly any of the Thunderbolts. What are they gonna, man?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I have a gun. Okay, well, he's just gonna like disintegrate you.
Right. I mean, Doom is here to kind of lay down the law.
Yes.
Sorry, I had to look up if we could say killed on YouTube, and I think we can. I could be
Killed.
wrong. I just asked chat if we could do that, and it said we could.
We might have to censor it for like TikTok or something. But
Those dang kids who listen
yeah,
to our podcast.
get him out of here.
Dang. Just avoid using it in a sensational or graphic way in titles or in thumbnails. For safety, use alternatives like died or character deaths in titles. Yeah, we're fine. Cool.
So I can. Never mind. It's fine.
No, just say it.
No, like I can say, oh yeah, that guy is super dead, and I can't say he was killed. Like that's the same thing. Like
Way dead. Black Widow is way dead right now. Sorry, I got us off topic and I totally got distracted because I just was like, dang, I don't want us to get in trouble.
No, you're
Yeah.
good.
Okay. So what I was trying to say was like, I want us to look at like Infinity War and Endgame and see who's officially like just dead.
Yep.
Endgame, was it just Iron Man?
Yeah. Which is a load of crap, right?
Or sorry, okay. Iron Man, Black Widow,
Yeah.
they're the only ones. Obviously, Thanos was killed off, but yeah, Iron Man and Black Widow. So you kind of want like a holocaust of like,
I don't know if we can say that.
we're going to get flagged for that. Sorry. You know what I mean? I'm going to leave it and we're just going to see if anything happens. But YouTube, I apologize. I'm sorry.
Yeah, name it
You
like
want like,
Avengers Holocaust.
yeah,
That's the title of the short.
my bad. Okay. You want like a fat like graveyard of
Yeah, 100%.
people,
Again,
like fake people,
yeah,
fictional.
like yes, kill fake people.
Okay.
We
My
gotta,
bad.
we gotta stop. We gotta chill.
We do got to stop. But you want the consequences to be way bigger in this one.
Give us some stakes.
Yeah.
That's
Do you
that's all
want
I'm
them to
asking
come
for.
back at
No,
all?
I could
Just
care
be
less. If
perma gone.
they do it to emphasize the power of the like just a massive villain, I don't care.
Yeah.
Unless like I was gonna say unless it's like stupid or something, but who cares? Just make it like kind of cool and flashy, and I'm like, I'm seated.
I think we talked about this before, but who? I mean, Doom. Assuming we kind of see him at the beginning,
Mhm.
we saw Thanos at the beginning of Infinity War. what did he do? He just snapped Loki's neck in half, right? I mean, do you want the same thing to happen with Doom? I kind of think it needs to happen. Like Doom
I
needs to come
would
on screen and just take someone out.
Yeah, there's 2 things I would like to see. I don't think they're gonna happen, but I'd like to see it. Number
Bring
1,
it.
I'd like to see him just wipe the Thunderbolts. Like, that's probably a hot take. I'd lo I mean,
I
come
don't want
on,
that to happen at
come on.
all.
I love the Thunderbolts, but that just immediately says, "Give us that shock factor,"
Not
you know?
Sentry though.
Oh, no, Sentry's chill. Sentry I don't think would go out that easy.
I Sentry.
But Red Guardian? What's he gonna do, man?
My wife will be so sad if Red Guardian dies. She loves Red Guardian. Dang. Okay. So Thanos comes on screen, wipes him out.
Boom. The other one I'd like to see, there is a comic line where, Doctor Doom is like, the GOAT pretty much.
Mhm.
And at some point, Thanos, like alternate universe Thanos comes up and he's like trying to, you know, like get in Doom's face. And Doom just like one shot, like grabs this like backbone and pulls it out of him.
Oh, like ripped his like
Yeah.
skeleton out of his
If they
body.
started with that, it's immediately like, okay, we're dealing with something bigger than Thanos here, which
Yeah, that'd be pretty wild. What it's almost, I mean, kind of similar to what happened in, I think it was like the end of season 1 of What If. You
Mhm.
did see What If, right?
Yes.
With like the god tier version of Vision where he like came face to face with Thanos and just like laser eyed him in half, like
Mhm.
vertically, like
Yes.
perfectly. It was just kind of wild. But yeah, I mean, I think if they came out strong like that and did something where Doom just kind of set the tone. Here's the thing, we've gotten 2 iterations of Doom that, you know, are the 2 most recent, I should say, in the previous set of movies, but none of them have really kind of put into a context of like how powerful Doom really is.
Mhm.
And if you want to set yourself apart from that and be like, because it'd be kind of cool for people like us who know the stories, but people who've seen the movies but don't know the comics or whatnot, but to come into the movie, sit down, and it starts, and it shows Doom. It's like, oh, Doom, no way, yeah, I know Doom, and then it's like rips out Thanos's skeleton. It's like, did not know that, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah, I think that'd be really fun. That would be fun,
No.
but I think that would be like a cool way to break the ice of, this is Doom and
Yes.
this is who he is.
And they need that 100%.
They do need that. Is Spider-Man coming out before Doomsday? I think it is.
Uh,
Doomsday is Christmas 2026.
yeah, and I think Brand New Day is like summer 26.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, it's got to be because they're doing all the filming right now and they're not,
Mhm.
yeah, they have started filming Doomsday, but yeah, I do think Spider-Man Brand New Day is going to be
Definitely.
before. It is. I don't know why I'm questioning that. But I mean, let me ask you a question. This may be a little off topic, but what do you think? It's funny. We're talking about X-Men, and here we are, you know, talking about
Doctor Doom!
Doctor Doom. But do you think we're going to have a post-credit scene for a Brand New Day that does something with Doom?
Actually, I was thinking about this earlier. This is more like kind of comic stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if it had something to do with the Fantastic Four, because
Okay.
Spider-Man has some pretty big ties with them.
Yeah, with Johnny Storm.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'd like to see that too, actually. But I
That'd
don't
be
know if they
cool.
would do anything for Doom. Well, that's the last movie before Doomsday, so they might have to.
Yeah, you're right. It is. See, here's what they could do. They might not. Here's what it is. They're probably going to do what they did with Captain America First Avenger, where the post-credit scene for that was the trailer for Marvel's Avengers, the first Avenger movie. So I think
Dude.
we're going to get a trailer at the end of Brand New Day for Doomsday.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
I would love to look back in a, a year
Yeah,
and see, like, you predicted that.
I think that's what it is.
That'd be so cool.
Well, and I was just trying to think, did they do that for? Infinity War with the post-credit scene for, blah, 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 blah. Um,
No.
no?
Wasn't Thor Ragnarok a, like, Guardians of the Galaxy end credit, or was that a different movie?
Say it again?
Didn't they have, like, the Guardians of the Galaxy come up with Thor at the end of Ragnarok, or was that, like, Infinity War? No, it wouldn't be Infinity War.
I do not remember.
At some point or another, the Guardians found Thor.
That was a post-credit scene?
I thought so? Maybe
I
not?
think I'm trying to look on YouTube and just get a brief glance, and
Oh, no.
yeah, it looks like it's Thor and Loki talking, and then all of a sudden Thanos' ship shows up,
Okay.
um, right behind the little escape ship that they all got on. I mean, I could be wrong. I haven't watched it, but I don't feel
Yes.
like starting a video right now.
No, yeah, and they, like, blow up Asgard.
Right. I don't know if that's in the post credits, but anyways, it don't matter. I know they did that for Captain America going into Avengers, so I'm
Mhm.
wondering if they do the same thing for, hey, Spider-Man, and it would work out because Spider-Man comes out, like you said, beginning of summertime
Mhm.
for us to get our first trailer and
Even a
what
teaser, you know?
a teaser. I mean, that would do wonders. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna get.
Yeah. I'd like to see it.
Yeah. What was the original thing we were talking about? X-Men and like how they were gonna be integrated into this.
Uh, yeah, are they gonna be in, Secret Wars,
Yeah.
or will they be introduced? Kind of the last part of the X-Men stuff that I wanted to talk about that could help with thought process on this. Channing Tatum recently said something, I guess, kind of accidentally, talking about how, he was sad that he wasn't on set because of an injury. So, and his stunt double was doing a fight with Doc.
Mm,
So
yeah.
that could mean something.
I think he's dead.
Well, that would suck.
I think Gambit dies in that
Oh,
fight.
that'd be so
Easy.
sad, dude. And, like, of course, like, if he's fighting Doomsday, he doesn't stand a chance. But
Yeah. That's cool though. I mean, I'm glad we're gonna see a fight. And I mean, I'm probably wrong. He's probably not gonna die in that, but it's a possibility. I mean, really, whenever I hear about someone fighting Doom, I mean, and I don't know, it could be a one-on-one fight, Gambit versus Doom. I mean, I'm just assuming they're gonna get rocked, right?
yeah,
So yeah.
absolutely. But yeah, I guess kind of moving on to the last big thing. This is really small, but we got some stuff going on with Lord of the Rings and the upcoming movie there, Lord of the Rings:
Yeah.
Hunt for Gollum. We don't have a whole lot of information about the movie as a whole yet, but we did get like full on confirmation that Frodo and Gandalf are returning.
Their characters are returning. Did we get confirmation that it's Elijah Wood and Ian McKellen?
We got confirmation on Ian McKellen. I don't know if we got it on
Whoa.
Elijah Wood.
Okay. I don't know why they wouldn't bring back Elijah Wood. If you're bringing back Ian McKellen, you
Yeah.
bring back
Well,
Elijah Wood.
Ian McKellen is the one who like stated this.
Oh, is he? Okay, cool. Interesting. I mean, we need to get going.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
movie right now is slated to release in 2027. They're going to start filming in 2026. So, I mean, we got time. And I think I know, I speak for everybody. And I think everyone knows what I'm saying when I say we need to hurry up and get
Yeah.
filming on this movie before it's too late. And then once we make this movie, we need to stop making these movies that involve Ian McKellen. I think
Yeah.
we know why. Love the actor. Think he's awesome. Great guy. I actually don't know if he's a great guy. I hope he's a great guy. But if you're not a great guy, I don't know.
Boo.
Hopefully you are. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
But we need to stop involving you because, you know,
Yeah.
Ian
YouTube
McKellen.
says we're not allowed to say it.
Yeah.
Oh.
About real people. I'm excited for this movie.
Mhm.
It is going to be a two-part movie as well, I think.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure it is. I think Warner Bros. Kind of like greenlit it for two movies. I am excited for this movie. And then Vigo. is gonna be returning, I think, as
Seriously?
well to play Aragorn.
Cool. I didn't
I
know
mean,
that.
the whole story, I think, is Aragorn and Gandalf going and looking for Gollum, really. So
Okay.
this should take place right after Gandalf leaves Frodo with the ring. He says, "Keep it secret, keep it somewhere out of sight, keep it secret, keep it safe."
Right.
And then he takes off, and then we see him in another scene, and we just assume, like, well, he came back a week later, and really, like, no, it's been some time that we've, you
Right.
know, not seen them together. So, yeah, I would say, I am very excited for this movie. Anytime you could get us these actors together and give us more story, I'm here for it. I loved the Hobbit movies. I think the third one was absolutely the weakest of the three, but it's more of that timeline, that story of Lord of the Rings that we love, and that kind of like helped define like a lot of movies we watch today, right? And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm excited for it. Give me
Heck
more.
yeah. I don't know anything about it, but yeah, I'll take more.
Yeah, a lot to look forward to with it.
Heck yeah. So now to kind of, cap things off, we'll move into our radar section. This, if you don't know what that is, that's our kind of part of the show where we talk about what's coming up in the next few months that we're really excited about. This week, I think it comes out in a couple like days. We have a movie called The Long Walk. I'm not sure if I've talked to you about this, and it's like another adaptation of a Stephen King book. It's supposed to be like a thriller kind of deal. It just looks really good. Like these guys just have to walk for a long time.
Yeah,
Shocker, I know, based on the title, but
September 12th is
okay,
the release date for
okay.
this. I'm with you. I'm excited for this one. It looks really good. Even my wife, she's somebody who's wanting to see this as well.
Yes, yeah.
Hopefully, it's good. I mean, I think they have not done a terrible job with Stephen King movies lately when they adapt them into full feature films. But it's funny, the marketing they've been doing for this movie has been pretty clever. They have released, or have allowed people to come watch it in movie theaters. And in the movie theater is treadmills, a set of like
Mhm.
treadmills for everybody to get on and walk on the treadmill. The rule is you can watch the movie, but you have to continuously be walking on the treadmill. Whenever you stop, you're asked to leave the theater.
Oh, I
And so
love
that's,
that.
yeah, it's really cool. I saw a video of it today, actually. The treadmills kind of look not like, this sounds weird, not comfortable. Not that like a treadmill is supposed to be comfortable, but it just looks like a really like low quality, flimsy treadmill. And so I don't know how long I would really last on it. They don't really, it's got like one bar for you to hang on to, and it just
Mhm.
didn't look great, but didn't look like you had a place to put your popcorn or your drink or, whatever.
Oh, I
But
gotta
anyways,
imagine, like, there's probably somebody who dropped out, like, 10 minutes before the end of that movie too.
before the most important part, probably. I'm excited for this one. I think there's a lot to look forward to with it. So
Mhm. I agree.
I say a lot to look forward to. It's not like gonna be the most amazing movie ever, but hey, we love it when a good movie releases.
Yeah,
So I'm here
absolutely.
for it.
I'll be in the theater for that.
Yep.
Thank you,
Yep.
AMC.
Absolutely.
The next thing I wanna talk about is The Paper.
Mm.
The Office spinoff is, from what I can understand, coming pretty soon. I don't know the exact release date.
For the paper, that's in 2 days. That's September 4th.
So, yeah, that's
We're
coming
getting
in
that
2 days.
Thursday, I think, right? Is that September 4th?
Yeah, that's September 4th. Silk Song. Man,
What are you gonna pick?
what am I gonna pick?
Yeah, this is I'm super hyped for this. And this is like this speaks to a lot of people, I think. I hope it's good, and I think I speak for everybody when we're like, it needs to be good. And we say this about everything. We don't want to go into like a show or a movie and it like we hope it's bad, right? But when you talk about a successor to The Office, we need this to kind of hit on all fronts. Like we want this to be a good show. My wife and I, we love The Office. We love Parks and Recreation. We love Modern Family. This like style of show is our kind of show. And so we are going to be watching this Thursday night when it releases.
Heck
We're so
yeah.
excited.
Dude, I saw a clip of it earlier and, it doesn't look as bad as I think I thought it would. I think
Yeah.
my expectations are weirdly placed just because I think it being a spinoff of The Office seems like a really tall task. but
Yeah.
let's make it happen, you know?
I think there's a lot of potential for this one, and if they nail it, then dude, this is great news for us because we could get seasons and seasons of this show.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'll say this: if this show does good after they do seasons and seasons of the show, they might come out with another show and
And then another show.
then another show. But I'm here for it. I think that's great, honestly.
Yeah.
We know Oscar is going to be making his way back into this,
Mhm.
and so he's back for this at least this season of the paper. I don't know if we're going to see anybody else. My assumption is no, because well, with that, unless there's like you know a company that bought Dunder Mifflin, and I have no idea, or I guess that did
Right.
happen. Someone did buy Dunder Mifflin, right, and turned it into another company. I can't remember at the end of The
Maybe?
Office.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well,
The
what was the
last
name of that
seasons are
company?
convoluted. Saber?
Saber.
Well, wait a minute. I think it was then bought I don't remember, man. It
No,
was,
you're
like,
right.
bought back or something? I don't
It was
know.
Saber. It was Saber.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
remember, but yeah, usually people are like, "Hey, once Michael Scott left, blah blah blah," or Steve
Yeah.
Carell. But
Yep.
I'm excited for this. I think it's gonna be good.
Heck yeah. Last thing I wanna kinda talk about, and we've talked about this before, but Tron Ares, they've been dropping more trailers. It just looks good. I like the original Tron movies that came out, I guess I don't know, I guess 15 years ago now. They're just cool sci-fi movies, and I'll always watch a cool sci-fi movie, especially
Yeah,
Nine Inch Nails is doing the soundtrack. Yeah,
I saw that. That's really cool.
sign me up.
Actually, I don't know a lot about Tron. This is probably like one of the corners of the sci-fi world where I'm like, I really got nothing for you, and I don't have a problem with Tron. I think for me, the first Tron movie, like when did that release? It was an older movie, right?
Uh, Maybe
I
like
mean, I never
90s?
got around to watching it. I wanted to, and I still can, but I mean, my backlog of shows and movies, I haven't even watched The Bear, and I haven't even seen Succession on HBO. Like people are telling me I need to watch these. I'm like, I'm glad you guys are highly recommending these and that there's seasons and seasons, because that means when we're at a point where there's nothing for me to watch online, I can then go watch these shows. But
Good luck with that.
yeah, yeah, exactly. But Tron is like I said, a corner of sci-fi that I don't know a lot about.
Mhm.
I've got the gist of it, and I know this one looks visually really cool. I don't know how else I can contribute to this than to say I will probably give this a watch if I can get everything else watched before
That's
getting up to
fair.
Tron Airs.
Yeah. That, kinda like I said before, it just looks cool. Like, visually, it is a cool looking movie, and if that's all it is, I'm not too disappointed.
Yeah,
But,
absolutely.
yeah. So, that is all that we have for y'all this week. It was definitely a lot, but we're glad that y'all listened to us talk. Again, you can find us on our socials. That'll be, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, X, and YouTube at Post Credit Chat. And with that, we'll see y'all next time. Peace.